Welcome to our relationship decks today. On this decks, we discuss issues relating to our relationship, be it in the family, be it as husband and wife, spouses, be it in the workplace, be it in the society, be it in the business place. Relationship has been established to be very important. 85% of your success and happiness in life depends to a large extent on how you relate well with people. So we believe relationship is very critical. God created man as a relational being. We don't live in isolation. We interact with others. So knowing how to get along well with others will go a long way in helping you to achieve the success that you desire and fulfill the destiny that God created you for. So on this desk, we discuss issues relating to our relationship. Stay tuned. Welcome to our relationship desk. Today, we are talking about dealing with negative emotions. Dealing with negative emotions. Negative emotions are vices that affect our behavior. Emotions such as anger, doubt, fear of failure, fear of success, seeking for attention. These are negative emotions. They affect our life on a daily basis. Negative emotions affect the way we relate with people. And the way we relate with people is responsible for 85% of your success in life. So if you deal with your negative emotions and get it right, you have the chance to improve your relationship with people. And with improved relationship with people, getting along well and better with people, you have higher chances of becoming successful, achieving the dreams and the goal that you pursue in life. And so it's important to deal with negative emotions. Negative emotions are the reasons for unhappiness, the failures, the frustrations, the suicide, the wars, the fightings we have in the world today. Negative emotions are responsible for that. So when you deal with negative emotions, you reduce the chances of failure, unhappiness, fighting, killings, and wars here on earth. But the good news is that we are not helpless. Man is not helpless when it comes to negative emotions. The natural tendency is for people to assume that is their natural weakness, they were born with it. But the fact is, no, negative emotions are completely unnatural. They are not natural. You're not born with them. Nobody is born with anger. Nobody is born with fear of failure, fear of success. No, all those emotions are learned. We learn them in our infancy. As we're being brought up by our parents, we learn them. So they can be unlearned. You can unlearn the negative emotions that are affecting and hindering your success and happiness today. That's the good news. Anybody can unlearn any kind of negative emotions. That's the good news. So you need to deal with the negative emotions so that they don't limit you and limit the potentials that you have on earth. So you need to know that according to researchers and experts, the way we get along with people, our relationship with people, be it in the family, in the workplace, all around in the society, our relationship with people is responsible for 85% of your success. 85% of your success come from the way you relate with people. So if you deal with your negative emotions, you improve your relationship with people. And when your relationship with people improves, you improve your chances of becoming successful. That is why today's teaching is important. Dealing with negative emotions. So how do we deal with negative emotions? There are 5 ways we can deal with negative emotions. Number 1 is to understand the origins of negative emotion. You need to understand the first step in dealing with negative emotions is to understand the origin of negative emotions. Nobody, no man was born with negative emotions. Negative emotions are as a result of all that happened to you from your infancy, as a result of poor parenting, as a result of our upbringing, the experiences we had all through our upbringing to the present stage. Those are the origin of negative emotions. In fact, according to researchers, according to psychologists, according to experts, all negative emotions come from one thing, can be summarized, traced to one root, and that is love withheld. When parents withhold love from their children at infancy, withholding love for children is the major reason why we have negative emotions. If only parents will understand that, you know that you need, that is why it's important to love your children unconditionally from the early stage. Whether or not they're good academically is not important. Show love to your children. Every little child, every infant, they need lots of touching, lots of attention at that early stage. So when parents are not there to show love to their children because of trying to make ends meet or not being available, or for one reason or the other, children are starved of love, starved of parental care, parental love. It leads to all kinds of negative emotions that will be developed in that child. So you learn all negative emotions as a result of your parental upbringing. The fear of failure, the fear of success, seeking people's approval, seeking for attention, all these are negative emotions. We learn them